6, we're going to write the numbers 1 to 20 on 20 pieces of paper. We're going to mix them up, and we want to know if we pick one, what's the probability that the number is a multiple of 3? So we know this is going to be over 20 because there's 20 options. So how many numbers in that hat would be multiples of 3? Let's just write them out. It's 3, and it's 6, and it's 9, and it's 12, and it's 15, and it's 18. So that's 6 out of 20, and we don't need to reduce. We just get choice C. 7, we want the range of these depths. So the range is the largest minus the smallest. So the largest value on this list is 11,033. And from that, we're going to subtract off the smallest, which looks to be 10,047. And so I get a difference of 986. That's my range. Choice D. Number 8, the relative yield of corn expressed as a percent and soil pH were recorded for 5 samples. For the 5 samples, the relative yield of corn reached a maximum when the soil had a pH of 6.8 and then decreased as the soil increased. Which scatter plot represents the data? So I want to find which of these dots hits a maximum at 6.8, which I don't see in A. I do not see in B. I do see that in C, and then I do see a decline. And I don't see that in D. The maximum is beyond 6.8. So looks like the one that matches that description is choice C. 9, what describes the value change of the car each year, given that it's decreasing exponentially, which means it's going to be decreasing by a percent or fraction of its current value each year, rather than by a constant amount. So right away, A and C are out because we want decrease, not increase. B is an example of a linear decrease because it's going down by 800. That's a constant decrease. You can kind of think of the slope of the function that represents the value of the car every year. It would be negative 800. It's going down by 800 a year. But with D, it's going down by 8%. 8% of the value of the car disappears each year. And so that 8%, because each year the value will be different, that 8% represents a different quantity. Each year it's decreasing by a different amount, but it's decreasing by that percentage of 8. So D is exponential. 10, we've got a box plot. We want the median. The median is this little line that sort of doesn't cut the box in half, but it's somewhere inside the box. And that, to me, let's see, this is 43, so right there would be 42-ish. So best answer is B.